Not everyone's scared of Burley. This old guy really put her in her place.
We're almost out of time, Harry, but I wonder what it's like being interviewed on live telly. Have you ever had that happen to you before?
Yes.
Yes, I have. And finally, a new sperm bank has been opened in Dublin.
It was supposed to add a little bit of jizz to the economy.
Now, the biggest news of the week, the Chilean miners are free. It's so lovely, isn't it? It's a genuinely wonderful story. My favourite miner, without doubt, was Super Mario. He's incredible. Did you see what he said at the press conference? I've had a bed made up ready. I won't be needing that wheelchair, but my wife will. Isn't that amazing? Hey, Mario, do you want to talk about your ordeal? No, I want to bang my wife until she cannot walk. This is one Mario who doesn't eat mushrooms to get big. To be honest, not all of them were as keen as Mario to get out.
Yoni Barrios, the 50-year-old, has both his wife waiting for him and, would you believe, his mistress. His wife found out about the affair when she spotted another woman clutching a picture of him at the San Jose mine.
You guys go ahead. I like it down here. He's fine now. He's since moved in with his mistress, and judging by this quote, she's pretty keen on him. If any other woman tries to take him away from me, I will eat her eyes. How much do you love me, darling? This much. Would have just accepted a hug. Now, do you know what was fascinating? While they were down there, they formed a mini society and took on various jobs.
Some of the men have taken on roles such as doctor or poet.
Poet! That's what you need when you're down there, isn't it? They're all sat there terrified in the dark, and there's someone looking, hey, guys, there once was a man from Chile. He fell and he injured his... Shut up! We're so scared! Another miner was a massive Elvis fan. Apparently, he sang to lift their spirits. I'll tell you what, you'd be pissed off if he did Suspicious Minds. Caught in a trap. Everybody, I can walk out. Now they're free, their lives have changed forever.
The 33 miners have been offered a free holiday in Greece. They've been invited as guests of Man U and Real Madrid to a home game. They're each getting £6,000 from a local businessman, an iPod from Apple, and they've been promised free sushi for a year.
Holiday, hey! iPod, hey! Sushi? Everybody knows I'm a Nando's guy. It isn't just gifts, there's talk of the silver screen.
But with such extraordinary drama, it is little wonder that Hollywood can see the potential. Already, a film is being talked about as a certainty.
I've actually seen a sneak preview.
And if one green bottle all, there'll be 999,999,999.
Maybe it isn't an action film. Maybe it's a modern-day bromance.
Hey, Miguel. See? I wish I knew how to quit you.
It wasn't all good news this week, certainly not for students.
Graduates could face debts of more than £30,000 if new recommendations are put in place. A major reviewer said universities in England should be able to charge unlimited fees.
How unfair is that? 30 grand's a lot of money. Talk about creating a divide. They must all go to schools with a big stamp. Oh, you're from a wealthy background with loving parents. University. Oh, you live on the estate and have to do your homework on bog roll. Poundland. Going to uni should be based on intelligence, not wealth. If you make it this expensive, the only people going will be posh kids. Kids so rich they make Boris Johnson sound like Dappy from N-Dubs, you know? I have no idea what you're saying, mate. You sound like a lion that's had a stroke.
Today's review says the current cap on annual fees at just under £3,300 should be scrapped, and universities should be allowed to charge as much as they like.
So the best unis can charge what they want, and what's left for the rest of us? Budget unis, and nobody wants to go here. Hello, my name's Chantel. I'll be your guest lecturer. Today's lesson will be quantum physics. Right. Cheeky. What goes up must come down. Reminds me of a Spanish bloke I met. He came from Barcelona. He wouldn't leave my Barcelona. Thank you, thank you. Questions will cost £1. It won't just be Easy Uni. There'll be Ryan Uni, Lidl Uni. Before you know it, TV will be full of adverts like this. Got no money? Want a degree? Get down to Dave's Crazy Cut Price Looney Uni. Maths degree? $3.99.
Amazing.
English degrees? $2.99.
Unbelievable.
Media degrees? £5 for £1.
Shit the bed.
Forget the rest, join the best. Can they do this at Cambridge?
I want to be a doctor.
No problem.
We want to be an astronaut.
Piece of piss.
I want to be a dancer.
Don't mind if I do.
Practice so long you think I'm mad, but I'm not mad. It was never proven he wasn't a real doctor.
Your home is at risk if you do not keep up payments on your education, as Dave will send the boys around and take anything of value after punching your mum very hard in the face.
Now, gentlemen, get ready for some fantastic health news.
It is the health breakthrough you've been dreaming of. Staring at a woman's chest will lead to a longer life.
Ladies, you may think it's nonsense. It's true.
I'm 602 years old.
I love the response of the local men.
Are you willing to follow this regimen?
I have been for many years.
This is without doubt my favourite reaction.
So we stare at boobs, we gonna live longer.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
It's a great excuse for men. Are you staring at another girl's chest? Yes, I am. Because I don't want you to be alone when you're old. In fact, just to make sure I make it to 80, I'm going to give them a quick squeeze. You thank me later. You all right, madam? Remarkably, they don't just make you live longer.
Researchers claim just 10 minutes of gawking is on par with a 30-minute intense workout.
Dolly Parton's husband must be built like a brick shithouse. So, if men look at girls' boobs, it's good for us. I wonder if it works the other way round. Well, apparently not. Now, incredibly, it isn't just boobs that are good for you. Check out this invention.
It's lingerie that can save your life. The emergency bra, as it's called, doubles as a gas mask, with each cup providing a fast way to protect yourself and someone in need.
Taking bras off can save lives. I know what you're thinking.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Teenage boys are going to be praying for a gas attack. Dear Summer, can you gas our school so we can see Marie's tits? I tell you what, I hope there's not a gas attack when I'm round my nan's. I'd rather die. I can smell anthrax. Don't worry, Russ, I'll unhook myself. No! It's all right, sweet prince. We're going to make it through this. Now, take a look at this incredible story from Iraq.
A man stopped at a checkpoint. An Iraqi army officer looks under his car and shouts, "There's a bomb, get away." Soldiers immediately accuse the car's terrified occupants of being terrorists and threaten dire retribution.
You're probably thinking, why are you showing me this? Well, take a look.
This man's fear is all too real, but the bombs are fake and the soldiers are actors. This is reality TV, Baghdad style.
It's a prank show! They put a car for a prank. Unbelievable. I find it shocking, and I am not the only one. Who thought of this? They were like, what are we going to do next? How about we accuse a wife of adultery, threaten to stone her, then at the last minute, custard pie! Mind you, if you think their reality shows are insane, you should see their version of Countdown. Now, talking of shocking TV...
Channel 4 has defended a programme which depicts Prince Harry being kidnapped by the Taliban. In the show, an actor playing the prince is taken hostage when his military helicopter crashes in Afghanistan.
It's staggering, isn't it? Do you reckon they'll do it in a Big Brother style? Dear 34 and Harry's getting tortured. Have you seen what it's called?
This is an image from The Taking of Prince Harry.
Surely they should have called it When Harry Met Tally. Come on. If that opportunity presents itself. Wouldn't that be great? They're trying to torture him and he's just there going, oh, oh, oh. Stop looking at the corner. I'll have what he's having. As ever with a story like this, you can rely upon Sky News to ask some stupid questions.
Are you not putting ideas into the heads of the extremists?
They are actually suggesting that the Taliban watch Channel 4. Like they're sat in a cave going, hey, let's build a bomb. In a minute, I'm watching Coach Trip. We need to destroy the infidels. Later, Jamie Oliver's making fat people cry. Mind you, if the Taliban are watching British TV, let's try and distract them by making shows just for them. They won't have time to fight if they're watching these beauties. Middle Eastenders. And my personal favourite, How to Look Good Completely Covered Up. Just trying to make the world a better place. Now, whatever you're doing, stop for a minute, because this next story is wonderful. Get ready to meet Britain's longest married couple. This is great. You're going to love it.
107-year-old Ralph and 101-year-old Phyllis have been married longer than any other couple in Britain. The Tarrants got married in 1933. They've gone on to have 2 children, 7 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren and a great-great-grandchild.
So, what's the secret to a long marriage?
She goes her way, I go mine. No.
We just hang out in different rooms. Also, the fact that his wife is piss funny.
We're getting old. Ancient.
He said getting.
I'm like a wrinkly ninja. She's incredible. Look at this. He tries to tell them about his adventures. She's got other ideas.
I've explored Rivlin Valley right from Malin Bridge right up to the Downs. Wherever you
Would
could...
you like a coffee or anything?
Wherever you could swim in Rivlin, I used to swim.
I'm fine, thank you. He does talk a lot, though, doesn't he?
He does. Gets on your nerves.
So, one of the major political stories since we've been away is the fact that Ed Miliband is the new Labour leader. It's easy to see why they went for him. He looks so dynamic. He's like a melting Mr. Bean. Did you see the moment when he beat his brother? David looked gutted.
Never in my wildest imagination did I believe that I would one day lead this party. And we can also be a serious party of government again.
Do you know, if you press the red button, you could hear David's inner monologue.
David, I love you so much.
You little prick. Yeah, you may have won, but at least I didn't get a boner watching Watership Down.
So, what else did we learn from the Labour conference? I'll tell you what, Tessa Jowell's not as popular as she used to be.
Our first speaker is the Right Honourable Tessa Jowell, Shadow Minister for the Olympics.
One lady was so bored she made herself a fancy hat. We couldn't do a politics section without mentioning Boris. Cameron was going, your country needs you. Boris was trying to organise the world's biggest pub crawl.
From Falkirk to Guildford to Scarborough to Leeds to Rotherham to Blackburn to Ballymena.
One bloke went last year, it sounded pretty debauched.
8 children, a mum and dad and a gran, 3 cows, a goat and then a calf. It was an extraordinary night.
But let's be honest, the best thing about conference season, live TV, which means people in the background.
No one knows who it will be. All agree that it is far too close to call. He seems to know the result. But sadly, no one can be sure.
It could be worse for Nick Robinson. He could have encountered this Portuguese nutter. I love this guy.
Nuno, há imagens que valem mais do que 1000 palavras. Por aqui, muitos adeptos do Sporting, mas também, como já podemos ver, adeptos do Futebol Clube do Porto e um adepto muito especial que não quis deixar de assistir a este clássico. Peço aqui ao emplastro que me deixe então falar aqui com alguns dos adeptos, estes sim do Sporting, que estão à espera que chegue o autocarro do Sporting. É isso que faz aqui. Boa tarde. Eles vêm apoiar o Sporting, já se percebe.
It goes on for literally 10 minutes. He doesn't leave him alone.
Para fazer aqui uma coisa inédita, peço aqui ao emplastro que se deixe ficar aqui à minha frente e vou ser eu o emplastro do próprio emplastro. Vou falar aqui neste direto atrás deste que é um dos adeptos mais conhecidos do futebol português para dizer que este é um jogo de alto risco e que a PSP destacou para o redor do estádio de Alvalade cerca de 600 agentes que vão policiar não só o exterior do estádio como o interior. Este clássico, como já se viu pelos números, é um clássico que continua a atrair muita gente e que é muito mais do que uma luta.
I tell you what, I can watch that for hours. Have you seen the latest advance in teaching?
Have you ever heard of a dog helping children to read?
Kids here in Maidstone still get excited when they see their new teaching assistants walk in. It's one man and his dog.
You couldn't make this up. Schools are hiring dogs to help kids read. Dogs as teachers. I'll tell you what, I've had some bad teachers in my time, but none of them ever dry up my leg. Except for Mr. Watkins. Do you know why they're using dogs?
Apparently it works because a dog won't criticise.
No, dogs don't criticise, but they do lick their balls. I'd rather have a teacher have a go at me than watch a Great Dane rim itself. It's hardly going to help kids, is it? What are they going to do if they get attacked by a pit bull? He's ripping my leg off. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. If they've got a dog helping them with English, it makes you wonder, who's their music teacher? Possibly the strangest food story of the week was this.
Sales of Ocho Cinco cereal raise money for Feed the Children, but if you try to call the charity's toll-free number printed on the box, you'll make a shocking discovery.
The 800 number is supposed to connect you to the charity Feed the Children.
But instead,
if you call the number on the back, you won't reach the deserving charity. You'll reach a sex line.
Eating cereal and listening to a sex line, I know what you're thinking.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Do you reckon the sex lines are cereal themed? Just snap, crackle and pop huddled around a phone going, I'm feeling my boobs. They're ludicrously tasty. Just a monkey in the corner. Oh, turn your milk chocolatey. A lot of parents are upset. It could have been worse. At least they weren't giving away a free toy inside the packet. Now, is it me, or has school really changed?
It could be any primary school at home time, but Cherryfold in Burnley has found itself at the centre of a drug scandal. Teachers found children aged just 9 years old were carrying cannabis in the playground.
Primary school kids dealing drugs. Apparently they were charging 50p a spliff. I think I speak for everyone, I say, that is a good deal. I bet the playground was full of potheads dressed like schoolboys. Hello! Can you imagine kids on pot? That would really change lessons. I bet they were sat there going, I must be stoned. I'm reading to a dog. And it's rimming itself. Now, this is the part of the show I genuinely don't know anything about. There's going to be a mystery guest who's been in the news, and I have to figure out who that person is. So, please welcome my mystery guest. Hello, how are you? Oh, shit. Thanks, man. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Russell. What's your name?
My name's Colin.
Colin, excellent. Colin Furs. Nice to meet you. What's all this? Explain these contraptions here.
This is supposed to be my workshop.
Right.
Sort of thing.
Do you know, I know who you are straight away. Literally, I know exactly who you are. You're the James Bond guy, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Fucking right.
I'm not here for that.
Oh, right, OK.
So there's another reason.
But last year, didn't you invent a motorbike that fires... Did you explain to everyone what it did?
I thought it'd be a good idea to put a...
Oh, I know what it is! I know why you're in the news! I know why you're in the news, and it's a pleasure to meet you. This man, correct me if I'm wrong, made a shop mobility scooter go at 69 miles an hour.
Exactly.
What a thing to do! There you go.
I can show it if you want.
Have you got it here?
I certainly have.
Oh, great, let's have a look. You had me at disability scooter. Colin, bring out the beast!
Wait a minute, we're having a technical problem.
What is the technical problem, Colin?
Just keep entertaining, I'll be with you in a minute. Just a minute.
OK. It's like a live version of Wallace and Gromit, isn't it? Colin, what made you decide that you wanted pensioners to travel as fast as they could?
I don't know.
Colin, have you ever made love on your shop mobility scooter?
But there's a first for everything.
Oh, OK, cool.
Yeah.
So is it broken now?
Well, sort of, yeah. But
can I have a go on it? Is that allowed?
You can sit on it, yeah.
But I actually want to... I want to go fast.
You want to...
That's not as good, is it?
Yeah, I'll push you.
That's not the strategy. Push me for a bit, so I sort of know...
I've got to put it in neutral now.
Sweet. Let's have a push here.
Come on, Russell, thank you. Just to the shops, dear.
Oh, I'll tell you what, mate, that feels good.
No, we do actually have some video of this working, I do believe, to kind of rescue my reputation.
OK, let's have a look at it. Well, that was Colin. Colin actually broke the... What was the record you broke?
Well, there wasn't a record, because nobody's done it before, but Guinness said they'd only...
Of course nobody's done it before.
But Guinness said they'd only accept it if I got above 61.4, which is 100 kilometres an hour.
Wouldn't it have been lovely if there's an old lady at home who just kind of goes, I'll beat that. Yeah. But what's next? What's next?
I haven't flown yet.
Right.
And I haven't conquered the water.
Nice. So... I haven't conquered the water. Oh, my God. People don't say that often enough, do they? Nice to meet you, Colin. It's a genuine pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my mystery guest! Now, here's a strange story from New Zealand.
A Christchurch father of two red-haired boys is all fired up over a radio station's Hug Again Day promotion.
Every year, a radio station in New Zealand encourages people to hug as many ginger-haired people as possible. And this bloke who's got two ginger kids is furious.
My question would be, why do they need a hug? Is there something deficient or lacking in them?
Melanin? People say that mocking gingers is just as bad as racism. Those people are, of course, dicks. No one has ever been killed for being strawberry blonde. There aren't lynch mobs hunting the ginger one out of Girls Aloud. Black people go, we used to be slaves. We were taken from our homeland, chained up on a ship and forced to work for nothing. And there's a ginger bloke behind and go, I can't go out in the sun. We suffered violence. I'm so freckly. Can we not both agree we've suffered? Can black and orange not come together? They did it with Jaffa cake. Now, we're always hearing about the next piece of life-changing technology. Well, every so often, something comes along that does actually change someone's life. This baby's just been fitted with a hearing device and is about to hear his mum's voice for the first time ever.
Here we go, it's coming back on. And he's back on again. See how he turns?
Turn. Hi, Jonathan. Stop the sucking.
Yeah.
Hi. Good.
That's
Did you
real good.
hear that? Hi, sweetie. Could you hear that? Hi. Hi.
You got that, Dad, right?
There you go.